issue in early childhood education is high quality inclusion. My stance on high quality inclusion is I am all for supporting it. I feel that children with any kind of disability, whether it is mild, moderate, or severe, should be treated the same as any other child. With the right modifications and supports, these children with disabilities can be in a regular general education classroom. The key stakeholders with high quality inclusion are the families of the children with the disabilities, practitioners like the child's pediatrician, specialists, general education teacher, as well as school administrators. It is crucial that these stakeholders collaborate effectively together in order to implement high quality inclusion in early childhood education. I strongly believe we, as the parents of children with disabilities, need to come together and let our voices be heard as to why high quality inclusion should be a priority. Teachers should be educated in knowing how to effectively include children with disabilities. When each stakeholder works together to collaborate new and current effective strategies, it is my strong belief high quality inclusion will be more successful and more children with disabilities will reach academic achievement. The DEC and the NAEYC believes more funding to the policies that go with implementing high quality inclusion should promote the contributions to the resources needed and the proper use of incentives to expand access to opportunities to participate in high quality inclusive classrooms. High quality inclusion is aligned with best practices. There are specific guidelines and policies that need to be implemented in the classroom. It is crucial that children with disabilities receive appropriate instruction and the right supports so they can keep up with the other general education curriculum. Best practices need to be followed in order to be successful in providing a high quality early childhood education. By adhering to best practices, teachers make every child, regardless of disabilities, feel safe, accepted, and included. More teachers are using the Universal Design for Learning model to create customized environments to learn. This removes learning barriers and makes it possible to teach multiple learning styles. There are already agencies in the United States that support high quality inclusion in early childhood education. The U.S. Department of Education already requires each state to report the number of children with disabilities currently attending an inclusive early childhood program. I also believe state agencies would gladly show support of more high quality inclusion, like the Illinois State Board of Education. The ISBE's job is to make sure every child receives a high quality education, so they would gladly establish more funding and support to high quality inclusion. The NAEYC and DEC also already supports high quality inclusion and have seen the results of how these programs greatly benefit children with disabilities. The other local agency that I believe would support high quality inclusion is Illinois Action for Children. This agency also has a goal of making sure every child receives high quality care and education, which is the goal to incorporating high quality inclusion in early childhood classrooms.